Myers gets his first start of the series, and we're underway with a ground ball. Diving stop by Manny Machado. His throw on the money to get Jose Altuve. A couple of two-strike pitches with a full count. Puts that one in play, but he skies it, got under it. Right fielder Brandon Lockridge getting his first start out there. Makes the play for the second out of the inning.
He's a giver.
Bregman goes after the first one, as did Altuve, and skies this one to right. Lockridge is there again and puts it away for the final out. Good start for Dylan Cease. Well, respectively, 7 innings for King, 6 innings for Hunter, both allowing 5 hits and 2 runs. Hunter was very close. Jurickson skies one to center field. Jake Myers looks into the overcast San Diego sky and puts it away for the first out. Swing and a miss. Got him with the foul tip changeup as he picks up his first strikeout behind the plate.
You're too kind.
Especially Miller. Swing and a miss. How about Fromberg going with the changeup for back-to-back strikeouts, getting Fernando Tatis and now Manny Machado. That's what you can do on a DH day.
Yeah.
Ball into right center field, and moving over to his right and making the play, Brandon Lockridge. Not easy when you're replacing Fernando Tatis Jr. in the outfield. Goes after the first pitch on his birthday that he sees and skies one to center. Jackson Merrill backs up a couple of steps, and that's 4 straight outs. Can't imagine either one of them is available today. They might have to rely a little more heavily on a Tanner Scott late in the game. This one popped up at first. 6 up and 6 down for Dylan Cease. 15% of first pitches. Goes after the second pitch as well. Hits it pretty well, but Jake Myers looks like he has it lined up. Jake keeps going and makes the catch running onto the warning track last night.
Oh, was in there for a while.
That ball hit well to left field. Jordan will watch it scoot by him and all the way to the wall. Jackson Merrill has a double. Merrill, the center fielder, lacing one the other way for a 1-out double for the Padres. First base runner of the game. He pitched against Tampa Bay in the ALCS in this stadium. That'll be down for a hit. Merrill had a great jump. He's going to be held up, though, as Myers got to the ball in a hurry. His throw comes all the way home, so Jake Myers. Broken bat. That could be 2. Pena's going to take it to the bag himself, and there is that double play. Cronenworth hits into his 19th double play of the year. Has struck out a couple of times against that slider in his career against Cease as he goes down on his favorite strikeout pitch, that slider. Missed a home run by about 10 feet. This one on the ground to short. Bogarts will charge. And Dubon retired. 8 in a row sent down by Cease to start this one. Exception of John Singleton. Jake grounds one towards third, backhanded by Manny Machado. His throw in time to get Myers by a step, and that'll do it for the Astros in the third. Trying to get to 90 wins for the 5th time in franchise history, as Diaz, in both plate appearances in this series, has drawn a walk. Oh, they still have 3 games left with the Dodgers. This is bunted on. Bregman's going to barehanded throw. Singleton couldn't make the pick at first, as Lockridge is going to reach on what might be his first major league hit as he bunts. Showing bunt again and gets the bunt down. This is going to be flipped to first by Dubon. So Profar with his 5th sacrifice bunt of the season. Got him. Foul tip caught by Yainer Diaz on the changeup at 92 miles an hour. That's how he's picked up all 3 strikeouts today. Machado with a changeup last time. Here's Manny grounding one to the right side. Knocked down. A great play by Dubon to save 1, maybe 2 runs. Mauricio Dubon. Altuve missed the slider down and away on the first strike, and now he's got a 1-1 count. Slowly hit towards short. Xander Bogaerts has the play. And that is 10 in a row sent down by Dylan Cease to start this game.
For that ball up the middle.
The ball almost went through the legs of Hector Neris. This into center field. Jackson Merrill will run it down. That was the closest the Astros have come to a base runner. Got him. 3-2 pitch. Bregman misses the slider at the top of the zone. That's the second strikeout for Cease. He has been perfect through 4 innings. Solano grounds one to Bregman on 2 hops. Alex takes his time and makes the play for out number 1.
Yeah, that might be a little bit of an understatement.
Ground ball towards the hole. Pena with the backhand, but no chance with Jackson Merrill running to beat out that infield hit.
It's a pretty good drought as far as the playoffs concerned.
That's going to be a fair ball. Bregman only has the one play to first. He's able to get Bogarts. Moving to second is Jackson Merrill. On Cronenworth, Fromber trying to work around a runner in scoring position again, and he does. Fromber picks up another strikeout. He's got 4 of them. All 4 of them today have been with the changeup. That ball lined to center, hit pretty well, but hit to Jackson Merrill again. Yainer hits it hard, but lines out to start the 5th. John Singleton on his birthday looking for a hit, but can't find one here. Ground ball to the right side. Cronenworth makes the play, and that is now 14. He's ahead here, 1-2. You would expect something off speed off the plate, and he does get him with the slider here. That'll be the 3rd strikeout for season. Then Lockridge and Jerks and Profar do up. That one skied way up in the air on the infield. Mauricio Dubon will watch Jeremy Pena make the play for the first out of the inning. With his first major league hit with a bunt his last time. And that is a called 3rd strike. He dots up 97 with a fastball. Fromber picking up strikeout number 5. 2 outs in the 5th inning. Ground ball off the glove of Bregman, and that's going to kick back to Fromber. No play is made. Bregman tried to pick the short hop.
Curveball for that strike.
There goes Profar, swing and a miss.
Yeah,
Tatis Jr. goes too far. Strikes out for the 3rd time today. Half of the strikeouts for Fromber, who has 6 overall, including his time with the Dodgers. There is a base hit into right field. Astros on the board with their first base runner of the day, Jason Hayward, with a single into right to start the 6th inning. On the bunt here, Dubon showing no bunt and lines one. Caught by Machado, and then he lost it in the transfer. So Dubon's retired. Manny, who was in on the grass, had that line drive. He caught it. Myers sends one to right field. Lockridge moves to his right. Makes the catch for out number 2. So Hayward started and stopped, and out 2 they called out on strikes. Dylan Cease has his 4th strikeout of the game, and Fromber facing 3, 4, and 5 in the Padres order. Manny Machado drills one to left field, and that's going to be the first run of the game. Machado hitting his 28th home run of the year, picking on the first pitch of the 6th inning and sending it out to left, just a couple of rows beyond the left field wall. It's 1-0 Padres.
Good old-fashioned ambush right there. Manny had to be anticipating that, because that pitch at 95 down and in with a little 2-seam run, you've got to get the head out early to be able to elevate that. He did just enough to sneak it out of here.
Run in his last 6 starts. This one grounded to 3rd. Picked up by Alex Bregman. Donovan Solano retired for the first out of Padre. That happened last week. Today hitting his 28th home run of the year. Singleton makes the play. The Padres have more home runs here. That'll be ball 4. Curveball missing down. Second walk allowed by Valdez. 6. There goes the runner with 2 strikes and a chopper towards first. It is going to be a fair ball, gloved by Singleton. Cronenworth retired for the final out. On his fly to right and lined out to center. Grounds this one to second base on 2 hops. Cronenworth is there. Alvarez retired for the first out of the inning. On the ground towards 3rd. Machado on a couple of hops. Makes that sidearm throw in time. Happens beyond that. Yainer skies one to left field. Profar backs up a couple of steps, but in front of the warning track, puts it away for the final out of the inning. 7 innings for the 3rd time in his last 4 starts. This one grounded towards short. Pena makes the play on Diaz, and Elias is retired for the first out. Puts the ball in the air, shallow center. Jake Byers coming in a few steps. Still coming on and makes the play for out number 2. Ground ball right to Jeremy Pena. Profar is retired. A 1-2-3 inning for Framber. His first 1-2-3 inning since the first inning. Team first place votes to Garrett Cole's 13. Could have gone to either guy, but Verlander with 303,000 strikeouts in that final start in Anaheim kind of tipped things and might be done with his day. Great outing for Framber today. Pena skies this one on the infield. The second baseman Jake Cronenworth calls off Donovan Solano and puts it away for out number 2. Having him come out for the 9th. This one chopped to second. Played there by Cronenworth. Cease has retired 24 of 25 batters today. Donovan Solano due up. And Tatis Jr. drills one to left field. This ball will be gone to left, just into the first row. Very similar spot to Manny Machado's home run. And the Padres take a 2-0 lead on Fernando Tatis, hitting his 19th home run of the year. The first pitch thrown by Caleb Ward.
Another ambush as well, so a couple of power hitters sitting on fastballs early and being able to go into launch mode.
Just off the top of the wall in left field. That ball hit pretty well to left, sending Jordan back again. Manny has his second of the game. Back-to-back home runs against Caleb Ward out of the pen here in the 8th inning. And the Padres opening up a 3-0 lead. Manny with home runs and back-to-back at-bats.
A lot of sweepers and sliders in that at-bat. And Manny finally got one he could handle. This one stayed down, but it was over the middle part of the plate. But Machado is showing an ability to be able to go down and get at that pitch and launch it. Back-to-back home runs for Tatis and Machado. Able to muscle that one out of here.
So a rude greeting for
off speed, breaking balls. These guys all can get after it.
It's going to be possibly 3 in a row. Jordan back to the wall, jumps, and that's gone. Caleb Ward stands on the mound with his hand and his glove on top of his head. Can't believe what he is witnessing today. Back-to-back-to-back home runs coming out of the bullpen. Now all of a sudden it's a 4-0 game. Solano with number 7 on the year. There's a base hit. This inning continues for the Padres. It's their first non-home run at bat. 3 straight home runs against Caleb Ward. Knock him out of the game. And now on the first pitch, the walk. Bogaerts goes after the first pitch. This one is sent to Jason Hayward. Hayward makes the play for the first out of the inning. 11 hits, excuse me, 14 hits, 7 runs, all on 7 solo home runs. Cronenworth not happy with the strike zone, goes down looking. Getting ready for the White Sox over the weekend. Call third strike. That one looked like it had part of the plate, as Diaz not happy with the call either, but that's 2 strikeouts and a good job getting the last 3 in the inning for King. But Cease in his 32nd game of the year, pitching a gem, and there's a ball not handled cleanly by Bogaerts. He was going to have a tough play to get Dubon for the first batter of the inning. Called third strike. That is strikeout number 5. New major league leader in that category. Dylan Cease went away in the 9th. Absolutely dominating this Astros lineup, and this could be through the shortstop's leg. Bogarts in what could have been a game-ending double play. Altuve smoked one to short, and it looked like the Padres were going to finish off the shutout for Dylan Cease. Instead, got him. 98 beats Yordan Alvarez for a strikeout here for the second out of the inning. Altuve takes off. Ball flied to right field. Brandon Lockridge in his first major league start will catch the final out of a shutout. Two-pitcher combined shutout. Dylan Cease and Tanner Scott getting the last two outs. Cease was amazing today, and the Astros dropped the final game of this three-game series 4-0. Astros currently 4.5 games ahead of Seattle in the American League West. The Mariners will play later on tonight. It'll be Nestor Cortez for the Yankees, taking on Bryce Miller for the Mariners out at T-Mobile Park in Seattle. Astros postgame show presented by Whataburger will feature Kevin Eschenfelder and Brian Bogusevic. They'll recap this game, this series, and get you ready for the Astros heading home to take on the Angels for the first of four beginning tomorrow. Postgame show starts next.